This is the Orbita by Tiny Planet, and for the next 24 hours, this round-the-world expedition van is our home in Sedona, Arizona. If you're new here, we're the Vancaskeys, and we normally travel in a Class B van, but he's currently parked at an airport in Florida, possibly broken. So while we're back in Arizona for our son's wedding, Tiny Planet entrusted us with something entirely different. This van is built on a Mercedes Sprinter all-wheel drive chassis, designed as what they're calling a 5-star hotel on wheels. Heated floors, smart controls, a full kitchen, a spa-style bathroom, a living space that converts from a dining room to a bedroom. But this van wasn't just designed for comfort, it was built to cross continents. In the last 6 months, this van has completed a 25,000-mile journey across 3 continents, with the founders Dennis and Sophia and their daughter Amelia living inside the entire time. And we're actually the first ones to experience it since that journey ended. Because in this video, we're putting it to the test, taking it off-road and living in it for real. Because for the next 24 hours, it's in our hands. And based on our track record, that's either really exciting or slightly terrifying.
Last night we arrived here at our campsite and it was pitch black when we arrived here. Fortunately, we had some good headlights on the van, so we were able to find a decent spot. The place is all like rutted up and very rough. I have to imagine it's wet. It's terrible. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. I don't know if you can see it here. Look at how rough this is.
So here's my problem. We found this spot. I don't even know if this is technically a spot.
I don't know how you would describe this. There's like, it is a designated camping area.
Yes, but there was someone over there, and I don't know that this was technically a spot.
I kind of feel like this is like survival of the fittest out here. So if you can find it and fit in there, great.
I think we're gonna leave this spot and go explore Sedona and see what this van really, has to offer. But then tonight we have to come back here because Sedona doesn't have, for as much BLM land as Arizona has, Sedona doesn't have much.
It's pretty hard to find, and they've really put a lot of controls around it now. Yeah. So yeah, they've kind of tightened things up a little bit. So everybody that comes, now we're kind of squeezed into a much smaller area.
That's a problem for later on today.
And we need to you can go to the left or to the right, and then to the left, and then back around, and then kind of up and over the river and through the woods is where the road's at. But you can see the road sort of is here. We're kind of back down here. So yeah, it's gonna be kind of an adventure. So does this mean we get to cross off Arizona? It might.
I don't think so. Where's our lemon moment? We are boondocking though.
Look how rough that is.
I mean, okay. Guys.
When I say it's rough, I ain't joking.
We're not gonna take Mr. Lemon here.
Okay, I think we stay on this road.
As we're descending into downtown Sedona, I read that there's around 10,000 residents that live here, but over 3 million people a year visit. And I have to say, I mean, we're here on a Thursday, so it's during the week, but this driving in this van, it doesn't feel we don't feel too big for downtown, which I thought we would.
Make sure I make my turns.
I mean, these roads are small.
And they've got lots of roundabouts and twisty turns. The van handles it well.
I actually think their parking is fantastic. I think it's the overnighting that is a bigger issue in Sedona.
Yeah, they do a good job of having parking areas for you to park. This is lot 6. Wait, did I miss my turn for lot 6? I sure did. I need to be over there. But what's nice about this?
Right here.
No.
3-hour limit.
Yeah.
Wow, you're just doing a U-turn in the middle of the road?
I am.
Do you think this is a good location?
I think this is a great location. It's easy for me to be able to back up down the road to get out, and the spot's long enough. I love it. I think we should go and enjoy downtown now.
Is it just me or is it just really peaceful here?
This is the most peaceful that it's ever been when we've been here.
I agree.
This is nice.
Yeah, and after just all the craziness of our son's wedding, just to have this calm, relaxing couple of days. First thing on the agenda, I need a sweatshirt since I just stole your jacket, since I forgot a sweatshirt.
And some coffee wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah.
I think it looks good.
Actually, it does kind of look good, doesn't it? This is the one. I tell you, me and my sweatshirts and t-shirts.
It's crazy how many you have.
We're not in our van right now, so I don't have what I need.
How awesome this van is.
Oh, that felt, oh, this is a huge drop off.
That's why we have this van.
Oh.
We can't camp here, but this is a beautiful spot.
Gotta change your shoes like Mr. Rogers.
That's right. It's a beautiful day in my neighborhood. I mean, look at my neighborhood. It's awesome. Sure you don't want to just camp here tonight?
Could we?
No. I mean, yes, until the cops come and tell us to move.
Yeah, it said no camping. How strict do you think Sedona is?
Very, actually. Sedona is quite strict on all of their camping rules, and yeah. Okay, these are some super awesome shoes. I love them. It's called Lover's Knoll.
What do we know about Lover's Knoll?
It's where the lovers go to overlook the city. I don't know. Come on, Hillary.
I'm coming.
Oh, wow, this is really pretty up here.
You can see Thunder Mountain, Coffee Pot Rock, Chimney Rock, and Big Red Rock skyline.
Now the question is, can you name which one are all of those? So I think that's Cathedral.
Coffee Pot Rock. So something would look like a coffee pot probably.
Huh. I don't know. Oh, and look at where the van is. Way down there. The van is so capable. It makes it so fun to just be able to like drive off the road and go adventure.
You're just a Mercedes fan and you know it.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. All-wheel drive, no matter what vehicle you're in, does give you some additional capabilities for off-roading.
Sure.
And we don't do it very often,
True.
But when you do it, it's nice to have. Okay, appreciate it. Okay, thank you.
She asked us how long we were. We guessed. What do you think? Do you think we're longer than 20 feet?
I think we are. Compact vehicles, that's not us. Back into one of those little tiny spots.
Okay, one thing to note is we're at the Crescent Moon Ranch and it's $15 to get in. And she asked us how long we were, and apparently you can't be longer than 20. And now I can understand why, because these parking spots are small.
Go park all by myself. I'll spare you the rest of it. Because then we'll just... Gives us plenty of room. Whoa, 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 whoa. So last night we came up from Cottonwood, came up this way to Fire Road 525, And then we basically stayed kind of right over in this area. So this morning we drove in on Fire Road 152 and then basically kind of, let's see, where's downtown? Uptown. So we kind of cut across downtown. How did we get there? Oh, we came in this way and then came down and then it went to downtown that way.
And then now says you are here. Crescent Moon.
And we're gonna hike towards Cathedral Rock.
Maybe cross water.
We'll see.
We'll see. Okay, to the creek.
To the creek.
Coconino National Forest.
This is cool.
We're gonna take off our shoes and go see the cathedral.
I think so. I'm just trying to figure out where we can cross that's pretty safe and...
Watch me fall. Oh my gosh. Okay, you just have to be confident, right?
Just think, if it was on the ground, you'd be able to do it.
Why?
Good job.
Why did that feel harder than it should have? Like, it shouldn't have been that hard. Are you getting in?
I don't like cold water. That's really cold.
Oh wow, that is cold.
Oh my goodness, that is so unbelievably cold.
Think it's slippery?
It is very slippery, so be careful if you step on this rock, like this right here,
Yeah.
it's pretty slippery. You gonna get in?
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm crossing the creek. I want to
Rest. I am impressed, Hillary.
I did. Oh my gosh, the view is worth it. Come on, Bob. The view.
It's actually not too bad once they go numb,
I know.
but then I can't feel the ground. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, that was worth it.
Wasn't it?
Wow.
Like,
Stunning. I love this little cut that's right here in the stream and then the peak up there. That's amazing. Oh yeah. That feels nice. It's actually not too bad. It's just kind of gets deeper to my right, which I want to stay away from. It's about knee deep. It's not too bad. It's a little chilly. Almost there, about 3 feet. 2 more steps. Ow. Ow. My feet are numb, I'm slipping. Okay. Oh, I survived. Woo. From the knee down is basically numb. Look at Hillary's pants.
and now I have to put my socks and shoes back on. But honestly, that's the amazing part about van life, because I've got to change your clothes in the van, so this isn't a big deal. We have our house with us, or at least our temporary 24-hour home with us, and we get to go eat lunch in the van, so I'm looking forward to doing that next.
Would you like me to open the door for you?
Oh, wow.
Your chariot awaits.
Wow, I didn't know that could, you just have to push a button, huh?
It is time to make some lunch. Need a knife and a spoon. Let's step out here.
So good old PB&J.
Good old standby. It's a must-do in the van.
We're in the dining room / bedroom / living room.
Yep, this is a convertible bed. So it's actually pretty good size. I was happy with the length of it while we were sleeping last night.
Yeah, I slept amazing. And the cushion size is like,
What's this thick right here?
I mean, that's a pretty thick cushion.
Yeah.
I was happy with that. And then later on, we'll obviously show you tonight when we sleep, but also there's something cool that this van does. Stay tuned for that. All right,
Well.
dink and sink, lunchtime.
Lunchtime.
Woohoo! All right, you're never gonna believe this, but we've been told there's a dishwasher in this van. Oh, it's like a real dishwasher. Wow. Okay, time to test this sucker out. Now, they did tell us that we can't drive while the dishwasher is running. And so we're just gonna load it as we go throughout today. And then tonight, we're gonna run the dishwasher. Wow, that is a first, for sure.
And it actually saves water. It only uses about 2 gallons of water per cycle.
No way.
And the way you do dishes,
Hey.
you use way more water than that. One of the cool features about this van is the toilet is hidden in the shower. So it's behind this panel, but you can open it up. It's on these locking slides and it comes out. And there's a fan that automatically turns on to exhaust any fumes or odors. So that turns on automatically, but you can do your business. And this toilet's really cool. It is a dry flush toilet, and it's actually from Germany, because there's a full metal shower pan where this shower pan extends all the way back to where the toilet is. So you don't have to worry about water getting in there or anything like that. But then you just hide it away, and then the fan will turn off here in a few seconds when it's done. But you have this full-size shower that you can use. Take your shower.
I'm definitely taking a shower tonight.
And look at this. It's amazing.
This isn't a tour video. We've already toured this van before if you want to watch that.
But it is fun to kind of go back and look through all the details and finishes. And I mean, this thing did travel all the way around the world. So it had some tons and tons of use. This isn't like brand new, pretty, just off the, factory floor. This has been used all the way around the world. So it's kind of fun to kind of see it after it's gone through all of that and what kind of condition it's in. And it looks great. So I think what we're gonna do next is head out to Doe Mountain, where we can air down and do some real off-roading and put this thing to the test. So Dennis, the owner, when we were picking up the van, gave me a quick tutorial on how to do this. So hopefully I don't screw it up. All right, so we put this on. Okay. Well, there's 2 ways to air down, right? There's this valve, but I don't know how to do it. Pull this.
What the heck was that?
That scare ya?
That scared me so bad.
So, yeah, you can go check the dash. Go check the dash and you can see how low we got it.
Oh, it's at 35, Bob.
35 in the rear, 25 in the front.
We're gonna pop a tire.
No, actually the exact opposite of that. Ready? Yeah, you gotta really pull on it. I guess that's the lesson that I learned today is when airing down, you gotta really, really pull on that tab to release that pressure, because it's hard to do.
Why do you look like a kid in a candy store?
Because I feel like one. This is amazing. We're gonna switch the suspension over to 3, which is the soft, so we get a nice cushy little ride as we're going.
You know what you're doing?
Not at all. Actually, I don't know how to adjust the front ones. I don't know, I can't see. Let me see if I can see it on this one. Oh, it's already on 3, so we're good there. Just the rears. Okay, nice and soft. Haha. It already feels better. I love it.
Sounds like we're on flat tires. Do they feel like they're flat?
Nah, that feels smooth. It does feel much better. There's a lot of like really hard, jarring rocks and bumps in this road. But now, all this washboardness, it feels so much better. I just love taking these big, giant machines off-roading. So fun. I don't know if you can see that. That's where we're headed. Camera flattens it out so much. That's such a huge bump.
Do we have to air? Uh-oh. Did you almost run over a bush?
Almost.
Oh my word. Is that okay?
I think so. This is a nice one. I like this mat. And then we can take our shoes off on here so that when we go inside,
we're not tracking in all this red dirt.
I'm pretty impressed with this blackout curtain. There's this nice little track all the way around. There's another option. You can put it right here under the shelf.
Oh, so it goes around in a circle.
But then you don't have to worry about storing it because you just kind of bunch it up on either side and then you can secure it with this loop right here. Mm-hmm. And you can do it on the passenger side or the driver's side. Makes it quick. All right, I think all we have to do, push that down and then these two pieces go in to make, now that's the bed setup, but to make it into a couch, well, if you need access to something, this is the most convenient way to do it.
Oh wow, you can access the whole garage down there. But this turns into a couch.
This is actually so we can sit out and watch the outside. Oh my goodness. This is like a bedding sausage roll.
How do we get up there?
Just simply like this and in.
Oh, that's cool. How did you do this?
Why would you want to take your shoe off?
Because I have to climb up here, guys. Like, oh. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
You know what might have been easier?
What?
Is to lower this down, have you just come sit on the end of the bed, and then you could have done it that way.
So far, this is definitely my favorite spot in the van. I'm not gonna lie, this is the life.
93%. And the battery is gigantic. We had enough power, we could sit here for days and never have to worry about it. It's pretty convenient having a filtered water tap right on your sink.
We need one of those.
We do. Oh, my bad.
We're here in Arizona. The wedding's over. Everything we came to Arizona for is done. So in next week's video, we will be flying back to Florida to pick up Mr. Lemon. And remember, his window is broke. There's a towel shoved in his window, in the door, and the window's all taped up. So fingers crossed. So I don't even think we've talked about this, but this van has the most amazing security system I've ever seen in my life. I wish we had that because then we could just be like, I don't know, tapping in or like, you know, checking in on an app to see like how the van's doing. That would give me so much more peace.
You can go over here to cameras and you've got all 4 cameras. So you've got front, rear, and then each side. So this is the driver's side, this is the passenger side. But it's just super convenient. You can even like zoom in if you needed to. And then what's really cool is you can actually log in with this Home Assistant app, have it connected to Starlink, use the app on your phone to connect to the actual van and see what's going on and control it.
And not have to be here.
No. So like Dennis and Sophia, if they were like, I wonder how the van is, they can physically go in and look and see. And then what's also nice about that too is if there's an actual problem with the van, like, and I'll say I was an owner, I could call them up for service and then they could log in and actually see what's going on, try to diagnose things to help me. So I really like that functionality. But now, I was gonna say, now it's time to make dinner. It is, but this is I don't know where they got this from, but this is a silicone mat that they have put over the top of their 2-burner induction cooktop. And you put your pans on this and can cook on it. And then your pans don't slide, you don't scratch it, and it's a layer of protection if you drop something on your cooktop. So I thought that was really cool. I really like this kind of, I don't know, option. Yeah. And if we had an induction cooktop, I would probably get one, but we're stuck with propane.
And I don't think we showed you guys, but this is the couch now. So we've now switched the couch from being able to see out that way and sit out that way to this way. Like, this is the life, guys. The nice thing is they just traveled 6 months in this van, so they pretty much have everything we would need. Toilet paper.
Bring that to a boil.
Should we put on party lights?
Yeah.
Alexa, turn party on.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Now we're having a party. That's a little bit too much for that pan, but that's all we can get in there right now. My plan is for dinner that we're gonna do basically like a chicken fajita rice bowl. We'll put some rice down on the bottom. We'll saute some chicken, and we'll saute some bell peppers and onion, and then basically just kind of put it all together. We've got about a minute or two on the rice, and then we will take that pan off. We'll put the big pan on so we can saute the vegetables and the chicken. Then I think we're gonna be ready to build some bowls.
Calls for champagne, huh?
This is a reason for a glass of champagne.
This champagne is from our son's wedding. Leftover alcohol.
So this is a Vancaskeys flute.
Bon appetit.
This looks really good. I'm excited to eat my
It's a lot of food.
big old bowl.
I don't know if I could do it.
I think you can do it. Now, yeah, step. Now, if you can swing there you go, perfect. That is exactly how to do it. You did great.
Oh my gosh, it is sprinkling. Sure. I don't think I want to do this.
Come on.
Go.
Okay.
Go.
All right.
I don't think I can do it.
I'll come sit right over here. Just watch the sunset.
I'm up here, guys, but not totally. I don't think I can. I don't want to.
So right here, this is like their rooftop seating area. One of the solar panels actually kind of folds up. It's on these hydraulic jacks over here. And you have this beautiful spot to sit up here and relax on top of your van. I'm gonna come over here to coach you. So now, yep, step to the right there.
Oh, that's really far down. Oh, and voila.
Good job.
Olympics, here we come. I've just been doing dishes, and I was putting dishes away. I was washing them, putting them away, and then I forgot. We have a dishwasher. Dang it. But I did we did all the pots and pans and stuff. And now we are gonna try that dishwasher out. Now we're gonna open it. Dishwasher tablets.
I think they're in the top drawer.
This one? Oh, never even saw this.
Right here?
I never even knew this cabinet was here. Did you?
Yes.
Oh wow, there's all kinds of cool things in here. Oh, there's more rags. Okay, so we're really just trying this out. Here?
It's for science.
It's for science. Here?
Yep.
Shut this little teeny mini dishwasher.
Okay. And then I'm assuming it's power.
Uh-huh.
You select your cycle, which is dishes. And then what's that?
Play.
Hit it. We were told that this bed is really easy to make. So I'm gonna put it to the test. How fast can I make this bed? Ready, set, go. Put the table down. Put the cushions in the circle.
Okay.
Pull out the step. Lock it in place.
All right.
Lower down the bed.
Okay. 20 seconds, Bob.
Cushions. Undo the bedding sausage.
It's zipped up. It's actually a really amazing idea.
I really like this idea. Unroll it.
All the bedding.
Okay, reach back here. Okay, gotta kind of line. Wait, I got it backwards.
Oh no. Hurry, 47 seconds.
Okay, let's start down here. Put the fitted sheet on. Wait, I missed this. I know, I'm a failure. You're making me nervous.
And I'm just getting a butt shot only.
I know.
Are you gonna go outside for the other side?
No, I'm gonna try to do it from in here.
Okay.
Because I feel like you should be able to do it from inside.
Okay. Okay. All right, so you got that. Blankets down.
Blankets down. Did that corner. Roll it out.
Okay.
All right, put this corner on. I'm so close. I'm so close. All right.
Is it done?
Done.
Minute 40.
Okay, I could do better. But that was pretty quick.
Actually, that was very fast.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
Good job, Bob. Alexa, red on.
Okay.
Ooh.
Alexa, pink on.
Okay.
Nope, my favorite right here. Alexa, disco on.
Okay.
Just need some party music. Alexa, shower on.
Okay.
Oh, the shower lights. Alexa, black on.
Okay.
Oh, that's off.
Black is off.
Come on, Bob.
I can't believe how early it is and we're done.
We don't have our mics on, so yeah.
Just yell.
Just yell. My observation of the bedroom, I love that there's no cupboards right here. That just
Yes.
opens this place up so well. My concern would be, is there enough storage?
Well, I think because there's no upper cabinets, the bed is a little bit higher, which then allows you to have storage underneath.
Yeah.
So I think that's your trade-off. But all in all, I mean, there's tons of storage between the galley and next to the third seat and even above that.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, the garage space is huge.
Huge.
What is that one?
Alexa, relax on.
Okay.
Alexa, night on.
Okay.
Okay. Good night.
Party on.
Okay.
Wow. It's a party in here.
Good morning. Today we woke up to some rain on the roof of the van and I came out to check out to see what it looks like out here. Let me show you guys. So you can see there's, I don't know, maybe I can see it there. There's some water running off the van, some raindrops, but look at the clouds. Oh, we got people leaving. Somebody's leaving right here. Somebody's leaving from over here. Looks like everybody's getting ready to leave. I'm just glad that we're aired down still. You can see the tires. Yeah, we're still aired down. I think that'll be beneficial when we go to leave. It is calling for rain today, and so we do need to run through and do our morning chores to get going before it gets too bad out here, because I do not want to get stuck in this red mud. Spatula. Eggs are ready. Best eggs you've ever had today?
Best eggs I've ever had today. Heater, floor heater's on.
Yeah. So right behind this control panel is the Aqua Hot, and I turned the radiant heat on the floor. My feet are cold.
It's cold in here. Yeah. I mean, you can see it's raining.
I can actually feel right here.
What?
It's not as cold.
No kidding.
Yeah.
It's already heating that fast.
I just want to make sure that it's on. Okay. So there's two options, electric and diesel. So I just want to make sure I had the diesel option selected, which I did. I like how all the cabinets have like the underlighting of the cabinet shines in the drawer so you can see what's in there.
I agree.
Watch your head, that cabinet's still open.
No, actually, that's what I like about this. Like, you're not gonna accidentally, I mean, if you're taller than me, you might, but like, I'm 6 feet tall. I feel pretty confident in not hitting my head with these open. I really like that. To get some work done before we leave today. Since it's rainy, we're just gonna hunker down for a little while longer, waiting for the rain to kind of subside, maybe.
Or get worse.
Or get worse. We might be really messing this up for ourselves, but I definitely have to get a few work things done before we take off, because we have about a 2.5 hour drive to return this van today. Yeah, so we'll get some work done. We got to do the last thing.
Get back to pavement and air up the tires.
Yeah. I think it's going to be fine. I think it was raining a lot harder earlier, but it seems fine now.
Right. The rain has definitely let up. I think my concern or thoughts are just that kind of the dust and dirt now is like moist and almost greasy. I mean, we have our winch and everything that we would need to extract us if we have a major problem, but, oh, and we have traction pads.
Why do I get the feeling you hope we have a problem?
Well, I don't, hope isn't the right word, but it would be fun. We've left our campsite, we're on the dirt road. We got about 5 more miles of this before we can stop and air up the van so we can drive on the highway.
My thoughts on this van is it's very roomy. I slept good. It's a very, very well-made van, but you will pay a lot of money for a very well-made van. This van itself is, I think, around $350,000.
You can make it as affordable or as decked out as you like. So there's some customizable options where, you know, if you don't want the super extreme suspension package, no, you don't have to put that on there.
And if you want more information about this van, because we did not do a van tour, so if you're getting to this point kind of disappointed that we didn't actually give you a full tour, that's because we wanted to live in it. We wanted to experience what it was like to be in one of Tiny Planet's vans. And we've already done a full van tour before. It's linked in our description box, that video. And then also, if you just want more information about Tiny Planet as a company, who they are, what they're doing, and all the options of different vans that they offer, because they're the kind of van company that you really can customize. Dennis told us there's over 200 options to customize each of their vans. Yeah, all of their website will be linked in our bio, and their YouTube channel also to go see their Tiny Planet around the world journey. I don't think it's fully out.
I don't think so. I don't think they've fully finished editing and releasing all the videos.
Yeah, so we're almost done with the 5 miles, and then we have to air up the tires, which I have no idea how that'll go.
Yeah, that'll be the first time I'm airing them up in this van. So, yeah, which reminds me, I should go ahead and turn on the air compressor so that it is on. And so then that way the system will be fully pressurized, ready to go, which I'm assuming it already is set up that way. don't know. Want to make sure, don't want to have to be waiting on it when we get there.
But all in all, we didn't break their van.
No, I mean, we're not done yet. There's still a chance.
The Mr. Lemon curse did not happen.
But no, this van is well built. It's very capable. I'm always impressed by the Mercedes 170 all-wheel drive chassis. It's roomy and very capable.
So we're just lucky that we got to try it out. You guys know we have our own van, and when this opportunity arose, because we were going to be in Arizona and they said we could have it for 2 days just to try it out, we're like, why not? We'll try out one of their vans and check it out. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it.
Park, we'll leave the engine running so that we can monitor the tire pressures. First off, we're going to install our splitter. We will install our hose. So now it's pressurizing that hose.
Okay.
Pressurizing that hose.
You have 2 hoses?
Yep, we can do them 2 at a time.
What? Don't you need to be monitoring it?
Well, we have the van.
Who's monitoring?
We have to go from 35 PSI to 80. It's gonna take a minute.
Okay.
So then you just attach, press, push, and then release.
It just shut off at 80. Or did you
I
know?
was watching it.
Oh.
I wish it did that.
Oh. Well, it was a perfect 80 shut off.
Because I am perfect.
I assumed different. How long has it taken so far?
A long time.
At least 10, 15 minutes, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I went over and read all the sign and did a dance because I was cold. Now I'm dirty again.
It's 49 degrees, in case anybody wonders.
I believe it, it's cold. It's raining over in those parts.
I'm sorry, I'm in a warm vehicle.
And over there you can see it's raining. That's actually kind of where we were parked, it was like right back over there.
Yeah.
It's raining there now. And it's just started to rain right now. Here, what are we at for pressure?
34. What do we have to go to?
60.
Almost ready, 59. Here, you can have some warm air on your face.
Oh, feels so good.
All right.
1 PSI. That's warm.
Great.
Yep, that worked awesome. Easier than I thought it would be. Doing my best to
Keep it clean.
keep the red clay out of here, but it literally just overwhelms. Okay, let's turn the air compressor off. We need to turn off
Oh, my hair's crazy.
this and this and
going on?
lights.
You're turning on all the party lights?
The party's over.
God. Party is officially over. But guess what's next? We go back to Florida and we get our van, Mr. Lemon, and we're getting out of Florida, guys, I promise.
Yes, we need to leave Florida. I mean, it's been good to us. I've enjoyed it. But
We need to leave Florida because we spent too much time in Florida, I think.
I think you're right.
And with having the goal to finish all 50 states by the end of the year, I think we just messed that up, and this is going to be interesting to see how many states we can actually get done. But yeah,
right.
Next week we'll see you in Florida. Thanks, Tiny Planet, for letting us borrow your van. And
Yes, very capable, well-built machine. Whoa! Our camera, on the other hand,
not so well built.
not so.
Okay, that's all we got. Go look up this van on Tiny Planet Group. That's where you would find them, website and Instagram and YouTube and all the things. Everything's linked down below. Until next week in Florida. Oh,
I'm almost in the shot.
almost. Oh
All right.
gosh. All right.
Until next time, bye guys.
Bye.